What do you think brands from the West that want to enter the Chinese market should be doing? Do they need to have an agency that helps them navigate this quite complex ecosystem, or is there a way they can pull this off themselves?
Unless they have some capability that knows the China market very in depth, they're going to need to engage, an agency or some type of company to help them navigate and actually connect with Chinese consumers. One of the key things that entering the Chinese market is you need to start doing your pre-marketing ahead of time, build your brand equity long before you even enter the market. A lot of brands think, okay, I'm gonna go to China, let me open up all these things, and then I'll start talking to consumers, right? By the time you do that, you're 6, 9, 12 months into this and they still don't know who you are. There's no brand demand, right? And they're still trying to figure out if you're a trustworthy brand or not, right? Especially being a foreigner, you guys could leave in a heartbeat, right? So the way to do it properly is actually start doing the seeding and brand building and brand equity acquisition for that during probably 6 to 9, 12 months period, before you even launch in there. But definitely you're going to have some local players or an agency that really knows the market very well. That's going to help navigate this for you. Yeah, otherwise, it's very, very too complicated. There's no Facebook and YouTube and all this stuff there, right? Again, I mentioned those different platforms, and you have to be really intense and very in depth and knowledgeable of those platforms. Otherwise, it's really hard to work.
Right. So this is a necessary skill set to have, and it makes sense to hire someone who knows this platform world in depth, and then probably also has connections to the right live streamers, to the right
Right.
key opinion
Key
influencers.
opinion leaders and
So
stuff like
being
that as well
able,
too.
exactly. So being able to utilize that network that certain people provide makes a lot of sense if you're a brand that tries to push into the Chinese market.
Yeah, there's basically two different things you need. You're going to need an e-commerce operator, which they refer as a Taobao partner, or a TP, a trade partner, that will manage every aspect on the platform itself. But then you're also probably going to need, if they don't offer that, you're still going to need an influencer or a KOL company to help drive these sales and engagement outside the platform, because they are walled platforms. So you need to be able to navigate those different areas. A lot of the companies offer both services as well too, or all under one roof. They can do that as well too. I typically like to do all under one roof. And the reason for that is because now all their KPIs are aligned. And sometimes we work with brands that come in that have their own PR or, social agency. Their KPIs are not aligned with our sales goals. And when everything's connected through social commerce, like 55% of all e-commerce transactions through social commerce and 33% through live, external social agencies need to be well connected to the ecosystem as well too, not just trying to get me a bunch of vanity likes and retweets and stuff like that. It doesn't drive enough sales for us.
Yeah,